All right, guys, we're just rolling into our next job. We got the 855 with the roller attachment, the skid steer, and the grader attachment. What might we be getting into today? Let's find out. All right, guys, here's the deal. I'll show you in a second. We're going to build a pad for a pole barn. Rock trucks have already rolled in this morning, and the weather is not ideal. It's raining a lot. So we're going to try to get what we can. I couldn't send this rock back. They were already loaded this morning when the rain hit. So we're going to try to muddle through this, at least get these guys unloaded, and go from there. All right, guys, this is what we got. I don't know if you can see the flags here. We got it marked where the driveway goes, and then we're going to put a pad in for a pole barn up there. We're not getting extravagant with this. It's no felt. We're not stripping a lot of topsoil. It's basically put a rock on the ground and get construction traffic in and out. We got one little bitty hump right here. I'm going to take that grader attachment, try to knock it out, and then we're going to back spread the truck in here. So. All right, guys, I did absolutely nothing fancy. There was a little bit of a hump right there that was going to give us trouble later, so I went ahead and got that out of there. Chris is actually going to try to back spread this in here because we're afraid to pull in. It's solid, but it's slimy on top, so if he gets some rock underneath him, I think he'll be good. What we're actually putting down is 23s. It's 2s, 5s, and lime all mixed together. Here we go.
You're about 3/4 done on your day.
See what old Chris has got. Nicely done, buddy, nicely done. All right, guys, here comes the second load of 23s in. We're just gonna get him dumped right here. We're actually gonna make a little apron out here in front, and that's gonna be it for us until this weather straightens up. guys, we got all the equipment unloaded. We got 2 loads of rock unloaded, and we're going to shut her down until, look, it's snowing now. So no need to make a bigger mess than we need to, so we'll be back. All right, guys, it is about 3 or 4 days later. I can't remember. It's we were up here Friday and it's Monday, so what is that, 4 days? As you can see, it's finally dried out a little bit and quit raining. We got rock trucks that showed up. We're gonna try to get them in here and get them spread. Get some of this pile here busted out first, hopefully. Got myself kind of started off cattywampus here, so trying to get going straight. Hopefully. It's supposed to be a much nicer day today. It was snowing when we were up here Friday. They're talking like it's supposed to be almost 65 degrees today, which is crazy for the middle of February. All right, guys, much nicer day today. We got a load of 23s gonna go in here. We're gonna get him dumped. We're gonna cycle these trucks back around the quarry, and they're gonna come back with 73s for over here. I'll work right there, Chris. Can you guys cycle and bring me 2 loads of 73s after these? Well, he's got 73s on there, right? Yeah, so bring me 2 more loads. All right, guys, this truck's here is going to have a little bit of different rock on it. This is 73s, which is what the builder wanted for this pad. Which is basically the same, but it's got smaller rocks in it. So that's it. One more load of that, please. So guys, we're trying to keep this all nice and neat and pretty. We actually checked elevation on this. We built this pad, I think I already mentioned this. We built this pad. Let me move that just a little bit. Built this pad about a year ago, and we just checked. Let's go over here and pull 60 down this front. Yeah, let's go from that flag to this one and pull 60. Yep. Built this pad about a year ago. We just checked elevations on it, and it's like 1.5 inches off, which is pretty good for eyeballing in with a dozer, I guess, which is more within the acceptable standards. So basically, when we put this rock in here, well, that one's just a tad off. We put this rock in here. We're going to put it in here with the laser and get it perfectly level, so when they come in to build the building, they just put their board down and go with it, and they're not messing with it and cussing it. So let's get this building squared up and then we'll start spreading some rock. All right, guys, let me jump in here real quick and kind of explain what's going on, because I did not do a very good job of it as we were actually doing this. So the homeowner was wanting a 60 by 40 pole barn. He went out and just kind of put 4 little flags in the ground. He did have them 60 by 40, but didn't actually do anything to square it up or make sure it was orientated right. So basically what we were doing was trying to make sure before we put this rock down, we were putting it down in the right place. And as we measured our 60 by 40s to make sure it was square, we needed to measure crosses, and we couldn't measure crosses because we, well, naturally had this pile of rock dumped right where we didn't need it at. So we just decided to go ahead. We knew we were pretty close at this point, so I hopped in the skid steer here real quick. We went ahead and busted out this pile of rock, and then we'll come back, and as you will see here in a minute, we'll come back and make sure we're square. Once we know we're square, we will paint an orange line around the outside perimeter. The orange line will actually represent the wall of the building, which is going to be a post building, and we will hold the rock back about a foot from the line, so that way they'll come in, drill their holes, get their bottom board in, and this will keep them up out of the mud. This building's going to be going in the middle of winter, so this will keep them up out of the mud while they're working on it. And then once they get that board in, it'll be real easy to come back and just fill in that little bit of rock between where we stopped at and where they take off from, and should help keep a little bit of the mud and the dirt off the rock later. But that's just kind of a quick little rundown of the process we're trying to accomplish here. So hopefully that made sense. Man, I had to say that line. You guys can't always see it, but I freehand painted that line.
It has
60
a little
feet.
belly.
No.
Just like this one.
60 feet. I'd have to say it's almost perfect. We let old Aaron go 40 feet, and whoa, boom. At least you didn't open the flag.
Just a little belly. There's a little belly, but do you realize I'm a little overweight right here? And
well, your little belly is about 350-pound keg. My little belly is freshman year of college. It's the best way I know how to describe it. Well, good thing I ordered some extra rock for your belly over there. All right, so we got this all squared up. We're getting it painted. We're waiting on the last little rock to come in, and we'll get we'll get some rock in here. You gonna show us your skills over here? You got one more line to paint.
Maybe if I close one eye, it'd be a little better.
Well, it can't be no worse.
Hey, somebody put a pile of dirt right in my way.
Well, you just gotta paint up and over it. That's what they do on a big job. Oh, you're gonna get her lined up here? Oh yeah, that's really gonna help, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now you're going to the pink flag, not the red one, right?
Yeah, I'm going to the pink one.
Well, there's your problem, you're left-handed.
I tried that one right-handed, so I'm gonna try this one left-handed.
Well, like I said earlier, it can't be any worse.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. Here he goes, folks. He's off. Oh, he's already got, oh, well, it looks better. Oh, we're that's kind of a zigzag. That's how I was getting a belly, and then I went on a diet, and then I gave up on my diet and ended up with the flag.
More honey buns.
All right, guys, this is where we're at right now. It's by no means pretty, but we got all the piles we have busted out. We got 2 more loads of rock coming. It should be here in the next 10-15 minutes. We're gonna let those 2 trucks get in here, and then from that point we'll get those spread out while we got the bucket on. Then once we get everything pretty reasonably close, we'll switch over to the grader attachment, make everything look nice and pretty and on grade, and then the final pass will be with the roller. So waiting on trucks. Got any trucks in your back pocket?
No, I got them ordered. They're on their way.
All right, guys, we got the last 2 loads of rock in here. Our road held up pretty well except for right here. And the only reason it pushed right there is we were trying to turn to get over there. But you'll have that. We'll get her fixed up. We'll be good as new. We're going to get the last little bit of rock spread out, and then we're going to start running grade on this. You got a pin squeaking on that thing? As soon as we get done with this job, we're going to load this thing on the trailer. Just going to the shop. We're going to put new pins and bushings in the bottom of the boom right there. It's wore out, and they're making a mess and making noise and hard to keep greased. But that has nothing to do with this job. That's just a random piece of information to what you may see later. Alright guys, we got most of this rock out. We're going to go ahead and put this grader attachment on there and fine tune it in the grade. This is where I really wish this thing had laser capabilities, because it would be so simple, but we don't. So I got Aaron. I don't need a laser control grader because I got Aaron. Alright guys, this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to just get a great general idea, kind of work these edges in a little bit, and find out where we're at. And once we get a good base to start off of, we should be able to really go to town and make this work out. So, sorry, I'm trying to concentrate as I operate here. I'm good. Holy!
Hey, it's a good thing I put you right on the money.
What would you say? I don't know if that was as much grade.
Right here.
Oh my, get out of here.
That side's good. How high up over here?
Right there, ain't it?
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're getting it. We got a pretty straight line there. There's our paint mark and there's our rock. We want to stay about a foot off, so that's like spot on. This is on grade right through here. We're on grade over in the corner, so we basically got an L shape on grade. So we're going to man, I tell you what, it makes all the difference in the world having a good operator, don't it?
It's the man behind this thing right here.
That thing just beeps and makes noise. If it makes noise, I did my job right.
Hey, pitch it down.
We got these controls all screwed up on this thing. I gotta work on it. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna keep on going here, work our way on across. All right, guys, there it is. We got the pad buzzed in. It looks really sharp. It's probably all within about a 1/4 inch. It's yeah, I love that grader attachment. Some of the best money I ever spent. That thing, if I can find a way to get laser controls on it one day, woo, I'll be dangerous, people. I will be dangerous. That'd be sweet. But Aaron hopped on the little tractor over there. He's gonna come in and roll and compact this. I need to get the driveway part graded up. Don't worry, I'll set you guys over here so you can watch. All right, guys, here it is all wrapped up. As you can tell, we are working in an absolutely beautiful location. This is actually a custom home we built a couple years ago for some great customers, and glad to be back working for them again. But yeah, it wasn't on the day we wanted, but we still got the job done, and the gravel lot turned out awesome. It's actually going to be a 60 by 40 pole barn. It's got a 40 by 20 apron out front, and we got about 75 feet of road leading into it, all compacted and ready for the builders to show up. So our portion of this is actually done. Got a little bit extra rock there to the left so they can do what they need to with it when the time comes. But we are going to load up and hit the road, head on down the road to the next one. I'll let you guys take a little flight out over the river, see where we've been. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. You can always find us on Facebook and Instagram as well. And we shall catch you guys on the next one. All right, guys, a little insider information. The last 2 passes I was going to make, blew a hose, about took a hydraulic bath. But by golly, we got her finished up with the race, so don't you worry.